enable you to log into Moodle and make use of it for the very first time. Okay, we will have sent you the website URL, this one here. We will have sent you a username and your own particular password. All you have to do is click on the website and you should end up with a page very much like this. At that stage, you should go to Humanity in the 21st Century. This entire page relates to all the courses we run in the Centre of Integrated Human Studies. You're interested in Humanity in the 21st Century, click on that and you'll be taken to a password. Enter your username, in my case NetBruce, put in the password that you've been allocated, and enter. Now when you do that, you will be asked first of all to immediately change your password. Please do so straight away so that you have your own password and we don't know it. Keep your same username unless you really feel you'd like to change it. Having said that, you will have logged in successfully and be given the first page of our Humanity in the 21st Century. What I have to do is remove myself as a teacher and pretend I'm a student for a few minutes. And this is the screen you should be seeing. Now, it's very straightforward. The major block tells you all the details about content and ideas within the course. There's the introduction block, provided you with study guides you should read very carefully, an introduction to integrated human studies as a discipline or a transdiscipline, an introduction to the content, if you like, of this particular unit. It also provides you with a template for your e-portfolio. You'll learn more about this later on. And finally, Josh Reynolds has provided a little video clip on how to edit your Moodle profile. Once you get going, you might like to do this. In addition, we have a set of forums that will be common right throughout the course. A news forum, very important. Click on that every so often because that's where your tutors will be giving you messages that could be quite important. When we post a message there, you will be alerted by email to your student email address. Another forum, which you might like to all use, this is a much more relaxed one, is really for socializing, a coffee shop. Ideas, thoughts about yourselves, your interests in general. And finally, a project forum where when you're doing your collaborative project, you'll be collaborating with each other on that forum. In addition, we have a unit glossary. This is where we have an explanation of some of the terms we use. And the nice thing about the glossary is that you yourselves can add words or ideas that you think could be useful to others, or indeed comment on the definitions that others have put in. And finally, we have a little chat room. If you click on that, you'll find that you'll be able to talk to anyone else who's online. Sorry, when I say talk, you can chat by text messaging each other's. Later on, you'll find that we thoroughly recommend Skype if you really want to have a good natter with your colleagues. So that's the introduction part. We then move on to a series of topics. We won't be showing all of these, but each week you'll get a different topic. And each time you look at one of these weeks, you'll have a very brief introduction, a set of resources where we'll be guiding you a little bit further about what to do for that week, some readings, various other, it could be websites that we'll be offering you, activities where we spell out in some detail the sorts of things we expect you to do for that week, and then finally a forum. Each week you will have a forum where you can all comment about the activities of that week. And this is important as part of your collaborative exercises. Okay, each week will be a different topic and that will progress through all the weeks of the semester. On the left-hand side, we have a number of blocks. You can minimize them or make them larger. Profile, we mentioned before, this is where you can edit your own profile. You can put your photo in, you can put your interests in, you can put various websites or telephone numbers in, up to you. This block is participants. Very useful. Click on that. and you should find all the people involved in this unit. If you want to send a message to one of them, for example Josh, just click on Josh and send him a message. I won't go any further than that now. Try it out yourself, see how you get on. Now let's go back to the other blocks. Search forums, don't worry too much about it at this stage, but once the forums get rather complicated and well built up, you'll find you want to find a particular forum, you'll be able to do it by putting in a few search terms. Latest news, very important. Excuse me. This is where we, your lecturers and tutors, will be telling you more about the course and coming up with important events you might like to go to. It could be a social evening, could be anything. So keep your eye on that. You'll also get an independent email sent to you about that. And finally, messages. Most important, sometimes we will want to send you individual messages, sometimes a group message, and sometimes you might want to message each other. Okay, you can minimize those just to make them a bit cleaner. You might like to visit our EWF site, Education for World Futures. There's quite a lot of information there which pertains to the course, and we'll go into that later, but it's certainly worthwhile browsing. And finally, before we get off this, ask a question. Click on that, and you'll be given a little form to fill in. And that's particularly useful if you're having troubles trying to work out how to use Moodle or any other thing. You can send a message and that'll be picked up by Josh Reynolds, who will be able to reply to you. Okay, that's it for now. That should get you going on to Moodle. Please get in there, try it, move around. The best way to learn is to just click on things and find out for yourself. Thank you very much.